We live, baby. Carrie Ann, y'all already on here. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks for following Carrie Ann. If you're still in this chat, this is amazing. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna wait for more people to come on. If you are watching this from YouTube, y'all need to make sure that you follow me on Amazon. The link will be down in the description box because we have these lives at least once a week. Y'all are missing out if y'all are not on the live. I do post this video on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you're watching this, it's not exactly live. However, you can still comment in the comment section, you know, and I'll be there to engage with you guys while the video is uploaded. So let me wait for more people to come on. I'm gonna make sure that I can see myself here. Hi, hello, hello. Welcome to this Amazon Live. I'm gonna wait for some more folk to come on. In the meantime, did you grab a drink? Uh-oh, let me put myself on mute here. There we go. In the meantime, did you grab a drink? Let me know if you can hear me, and then comment in the chat and let me know where you're from. Okay, if you see me, hey Mackenzie, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining this live. Thanks for following me on Amazon. The follow button is right below the video, you guys. Just hit that button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. Okay, you guys, this is so fun. This is like an exciting video for me today because I love this topic. If you guys saw the topic, it's about feminine health, but I'm going to wait for a couple of more people to come on. We're gonna have so much fun. In the meantime, grab your drink, y'all. Today, there's no wine. There's no sweet tea. There's just water. Yes, Mackenzie, thank you so much. Grab a drink. We're gonna have so much fun. This topic is loved. So many people are interested in this topic, so I can't wait to just have the conversation with you guys. But I'm not going to get started just yet. I'm going to wait for some more folk to come on. Comment in the chat where you're from. I'd love to know. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. That's where I live right now. So that's my hometown. L1C4 Go Cards, always and forever. So yes, you guys, yep. So if you're not following, definitely hit the follow button as well. And if you're new to, I see the link going out, so people will be coming in here in a second. Oh, Mackenzie, you're from Florida. That's nice. How's the weather right now? Because it's super cold here in Louisville, Kentucky. It's like single digits at nighttime. And I just can't. I bet it's beautiful in Florida. Awesome. Yes. Okay. You guys are coming on in. Super excited. Welcome to the live, everyone. We're back. It's been about a week and a half since I've done a live. Maybe 2 weeks, y'all. I'm a little behind. But super happy to be here with you guys. Yes. There is a discount codes and everything on this live, y'all. So super excited. All right, it was very cold over the weekend. Right now, and it's like 60s. Oh, I would die for 60s, okay? I would die for the 60s right now. Like the 60s is like, that's like where I love, oh, New York, Carrie Ann's from New York. The 60s is like that line, you know, anything below 60s is a little too cold for me. And then anything above 60s, you know, 70s is okay. But when you get to the low 80s and the 90s, that's when I'm like, So that 60 to 80 range is like my sweet spot. I love like fall and spring weather. So, but the really, really hot and the really, really cold, nah. All right, you guys, if you see me looking this way, I'm just making sure I am on camera. If you can hear me, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know rather. And if you're not following, definitely hit the follow button down below. If you read the title of this video, we're going to be talking about feminine health. I did invite the men to come on this video. I told them don't be, getting crazy with the comments, okay? But, they can learn a thing or two from us. So I did invite them. So let's see if any men join in on this live video, okay? They need to be educated too. So a lot of this has to do with them as well. So yes. I wouldn't say a lot, but, a big part of it. Mackenzie says, yes, it got to like 20s over the weekend. That's so cold. Yeah, in Florida, that's super cold for you guys. I think I'm more of a West Coast than a down South person. So Florida's a little too hot for me. The West Coast, I absolutely love. But I hate the natural disasters there. So, girl, here I am in Louisville, Kentucky. So if you're new to live, welcome. Y'all are coming in. Awesome. If you're just joining, you guys, definitely comment in the chat and let me know where you're from. Also, if you found out about this live from Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, however you got here, comment below and let us know. And if you're not following, there's a follow button right below. Go ahead and follow me so that you guys will stay updated on when I go live again. So we'll get started. Give me like one more minute. I'm going to make sure some people are coming in. Hey, from North Carolina. Ooh, the low 50s. That's not bad. What part of North Carolina, VA, are you from? That's not bad. I think we may have gotten to the 40s today, so wasn't too bad. We've had some snow over the last couple of days, so it was a little chilly. Thank you so much for the follow. Hey, Phoenix, Arizona. Ooh, what's the weather like in Phoenix, Arizona? If you're just joining the live, did y'all grab a drink? Y'all, today it's water for me. It's water for me, so I gotta get back into drinking my water like I used to. Hey, Adrian. Thank you so much, Nikisha. Thank you. Thanks for joining this live, y'all. Okay, y'all are coming in. Okay, so you guys, this is a topic that I absolutely love. It's about feminine health. It's about V health, vaginal health. Her, she, it down there. And oh my God, Chicago. Ooh, the Windy City. Oh my goodness, I know. It not only is Chicago cold in the wintertime, but the wind just is so disrespectful. I just can't. I went to Chicago for a brand deal one year in the wintertime. I think it was like January. And I just about died. And so I didn't see no sights. I didn't go anywhere because I'm like, it's too cold. I did get me some Chicago pizza. It was so good. Oh, Tamika's in 72-degree weather in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, so nice. I love it. VA says a town called Mabane, North Carolina. It's between Durham and Greensboro. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining this live. I want to go ahead and get started. You guys, first off, I want to say thank you to NutraBlast for sponsoring this video. You guys, if you have been following me, you know that I've been using NutraBlast products for a while now, for at least 2 or 3 years. And I have videos on my YouTube channel about their products. But this topic is super, super special to me. I absolutely love having this conversation with other women. I did a topic like this on my YouTube channel and it has like 600 and something comments. I did not know that what I was experiencing, a lot of other women were experiencing. Hey, Shonda. I did not know that a lot of other women were experiencing the same thing. So that really touched my heart that I was able to put that topic on YouTube and there was value there. A lot of people benefited from that video and still to this day, it gets a lot of comments. So it's a really hot topic. We're talking about feminine health, vaginal health. And again, thank you so much to NutraBlast for sponsoring this video. If you guys don't know anything about NutraBlast, they are a health company. They create and provide products for feminine health. They have just about everything you need. So definitely check them out. And I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. So let me start with a little backstory of why this topic is so important. And we have to start having this conversation. Because at one point in my life, I was like, I was scared to talk to people about it because I was like embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? But again, we're talking about vaginal health, feminine health. We're talking about our girl, lady parts down there. If there are any men on this live, feel free to chime in. Y'all can learn a thing or two, but keep your crazy comments to yourself. If they're not helping, or if it's not a question, if you're just being smart and you just want to say something, I will block you. Okay? But keep it respectful. All right? This is an open forum. Anyone can ask questions. So I want to make sure that people feel comfortable asking questions. So no nonsense, okay? No nonsense whatsoever. So again, if you're not following, hit the follow button. You guys, it'll alert you every time I go live on Amazon. But we're talking about feminine health, and I want to tell you guys a little backstory of why this topic is so important to me. So, oh my God, probably about 12 years ago, I was having the issue with yeast infections, okay? And I kept going back to my doctor like, okay, it's another one and another one and another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kept going back to my doctor saying, okay, what is happening? Why do these keep recurring? Why do I keep having them, right? And she would prescribe me the antibiotic, you know, whatever it was to cure the yeast infection. So, okay, I take the antibiotic, but the antibiotic turns around and gives me another damn yeast infection. So, girl, it's like bam, bam, okay? And I'm like, okay, I go back to her. I'm like, okay, the antibiotics is causing more. Okay, what can you do for, what else is there out there for me? So she told me about boric acid suppositories, all right? I was like, boric acid suppositories? Hey, Tamika, how you doing? I was like, boric acid suppositories? Boric acid, are you talking about the stuff that people use to kill roaches? She was like, yes. And I was like, I just instantly, I was like, oh, that don't even sound right. That don't even sound, hey, Marquetta, how you doing? Thanks for joining the live. That don't even sound like something that, you know, I feel comfortable doing. She was like, okay, you know, if I were you, I really would give it a try. They're not going to harm you, but they really, really help with like yeast infections, feminine itch, odor, bacterial vaginosis. And I was like, it took me a while to like step out there and really try, right? I mean, because be honest, when y'all think of boric acid, do you think it's a good idea to insert that into your vagina? Like, do you think that's a good idea? Like, it doesn't sound right, okay? But when I tried it, one time, one capsule, one suppository, when I tried it, it was a game changer for me. Now, as someone who has been in the medical field for years, okay, I was in the medical field for a very long time, I always go to literature, okay? So I always go to online and just do searches with literature. So I was like, okay, is this going to cause long-term effects? Is it going to kill me in the long run? Like, what is going to happen? I would review the literature, I would research, I would look up the literature, and I could never find anything about boric acid harming, causing side effects, anything like that in the literature, okay? Now, I trust the medical journals, okay, because that is stuff that has, you know, been researched. It has, you know, they've done trials and things on patients, so I really trust the literature out there. And I still, to this day, I'm like, let me see, you know, it's been 10 years. Let me go back on here and look at these medical journals and see if there's any literature on boric acid, using boric acid over a long period of time, or using boric acid, you know, for a short period of time. What is the literature saying? Still, there is no literature, at least not that I have seen, that suggests that boric acid can harm you if you use it vaginally. Do not take it as a pill. Do not take it orally. Please do, God. Lord, let me make a disclaimer first before we get started that I am not a medical professional, all right? Everything that I'm telling you guys is what I have experienced for myself. Everything that I'm telling you guys is what has helped me. So I'm giving you my true, real reactions and the products that I'm using that has helped me. And so I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm none of that. Just know that, okay? So I can't prescribe, I can't, you know, say that this will cure you, I'm just giving you guys the information and letting you know what has happened to me, what I've been using, and what has helped me. So anything that helps me, I'm definitely going to pass along to you guys. Hi guys, if you're just joining, welcome to the live. We're talking about feminine health, vaginal health, all right? And I'm giving you guys a little backstory of why this topic is so important to me. So anyway, I tried the boric acid suppository, and back then there were not companies like NutraBlast that had boric acid suppositories already made up for you. So back then I made my own. I went to the Rainbow Blossom place and I bought the capsules, and then I bought the boric acid, I put it together, and then, I put it in a little plastic bag, kept it in a nice, safe, clean, dry area, and whenever I needed it, I just used it. So I was actually making my own boric acid suppositories back then. Nowadays, they're already made up for you. They even have applicators. They have things that you can use to insert them. So it's getting, it's the wave right now, and it's a good wave for me anyway. So anyway, I was making the boric acid suppositories back then. To this day, I haven't had to take another yeast infection medication, okay? I use boric acid, all right? And even more so, I haven't had a yeast infection in years because I have learned my body. I've learned it matters what I put in my body as far as food. It matters what I wear on my body. It matters who is inserted in my body. You know what I'm saying? So I know my body so well. So now, before I get a yeast infection, I prevent. Do you see? So I work on preventing more than anything. So the first product we're going to talk about is the NutraBlast Boric Life Boric Acid Suppositories. These things, when I tell you they're a godsend, I have been using boric acid suppositories for years, over 10 years, okay, before they became the wave. Hi, Rebecca. Thanks so much for joining the live. But I've been using the Boric Life boric suppositories for about 2.5 years, almost 3 years. So these things are so amazing. They're already made up for you, and I'm going to open this package to show you guys what they look like. They look exactly like the suppositories I used to make way back when, okay? But this is what they look like. And there we go. So it says Boric Life on there, and these are 600 milligrams. All right, so I know you guys are gonna ask, and if y'all have any questions, feel free to put your questions in the chat, okay? Do not feel embarrassed. This is an open forum. We can have the conversation. I'm happy to answer any questions that y'all may have as far as my routine, how I've been using them, how often I use them, so on and so forth. But before I get into that, okay, so y'all know that as women, we naturally have bacteria that lives in our vagina, right? Okay. And then so when our pH levels are disrupted in any way, shape, or form, that causes an overgrowth of bad bacteria. And that overgrowth of bad bacteria causes things like bacteria vaginosis, yeast infections, feminine itch, odor, all those things that we don't like. So I've kind of learned and researched my body to the point to where I know that if I wear these type of panties, we're going to get a yeast infection, okay? I know that after my menstrual cycle, I have to work on preventing a yeast infection because my menstrual cycle disrupts my pH so much, okay? Crazy materials of undergarments. If it ain't cotton, baby, it's... As much as I hate to say that, if it's not cotton, y'all, it disrupts me, all right? If y'all could name some things in the chat that will also disrupt your pH, douching is another one. Y'all, your mama and your granny used to do that. We do not do that no more. Do not do that anymore because douching gets rid of the good bacteria. You don't want to get rid of the good bacteria, okay? Semen, okay? This is where the men can learn a thing or two. Semen can disrupt your pH. I have to say that the years that I haven't been in a relationship, we haven't had to worry about that, okay? But just know that semen disrupts your pH, okay? Antibiotics, we all know that. I mean, that's the reason why I'm here. I was taking antibiotics for a yeast infection, and it was curing it and then causing another yeast infection. What's the point, right? Okay, and then the bills are adding up from going to the doctor. You got to pay for the prescription. It just makes no sense. Soaps, things that you wash with can cause, your pH to be unbalanced. And then, that can cause that overgrowth of bad bacteria. What you eat, y'all, down to what you eat, sweets, coffee, bread, stuff like that can cause your pH to be off balance. So it's a lot of different things. Yes, Enflow is the devil, and unfortunately we all gotta have it, but like I said, it's about like knowing your body and knowing, you know, what triggers you. And I think I have that down to a science when it comes to my body. So I'll prevent, you know, at night sweating. You know, if you work out, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're a person that sweats a lot, sweating can disrupt your pH. The moisture and then, you know, it getting really warm, it can really cause bad bacteria, the overgrowth of bad bacteria, and it could, you know, create the yeast infection and things like that. So I know a lot of us deal with it, but I just want to let you guys know what has been working for me, and it has been the boric acid suppositories. So like I said, these are 600 milligrams. They support odor control, all right? They promote vaginal balance, and that is the keyword, balance, okay? And all the products that I'm gonna be talking about today really aids in balance, okay? Keeping her balanced, keeping your pH balanced so it's nice and healthy and you're not worrying about, you know, getting a bacteria infection or a yeast infection or itch or odor or whatever it may be. Did want to tell you guys that these are manufactured in an FDA registered and inspected facility. So I was really comfortable with these. You know what I'm saying? The ingredient is just boric acid powder, and they do use vegetable capsules. So you all non-GMO people, vegetable capsules. So the directions on this, and let me just read this to you. It says to insert 1 Boric Life suppository into the vagina, preferably at bedtime, for 7 consecutive days. If the symptoms persist, repeat for another week. In severe cases, use 1 suppository every 12 hours. All right, so let me give you guys like my, how I use the boric acid suppositories. So at first, when I first started using them, I was using them to treat a yeast infection. Now I'm using them to prevent a yeast infection. So let me tell you, when I used to treat the yeast infection way back when, I would do it once a day for 7 consecutive days, okay? And then with that, just know that when you insert the boric acid suppositories, I mean, it's got to come out some kind of way. So you have to make sure, that's why they say do it at night, because if you're doing it during the day, like you have to walk around and be conscious of the fact that it's got to come out some kind of way. So it's going to come out during your day while you're at the store. So I'd rather do it at nighttime while I'm sleeping, all right? And then, you know, insert a panty liner and it can catch all of, you know, the liquid that comes out from it. It is very watery, okay? It's very watery once it does come out. So I do recommend that you guys use a panty liner, and I'm going to show you the panty liners that I suggest you guys use. They're actually from NutraBlast as well. But let me get back to my treatment. So when I was treating, I was doing 7 days, once a day for 7 days at nighttime, 7 consecutive days. All right. Usually it would go away. Hey, Olga, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the live. Usually the yeast infection would go away. Okay. For about a year, I didn't really know my body. I was learning my body. So I was still treating with the boric acid suppository. So I would catch it after the fact, right? So I would continue to do like the 7 consecutive days. And then now I use them to prevent. So I don't do the 7 consecutive days now. So for instance, I know that after my menstrual cycle, my pH is going to be a little bit off balance, okay? It don't even matter what I do, okay? It don't even matter what I do. It is what it is, okay? To prevent, right after like those last days of my menstrual cycle, I will insert 1 boric acid suppository, all right? This is preventing, all right? Because in the past, right after my menstrual cycle, it takes a couple of days and then here comes the yeast infection, right? So now, like the last day of my, hey, Millionaire Shop Chairs, hi, welcome to the live, thanks for joining. So now, like the day, like the last day of my menstrual cycle, when it's like the lightest and it's pretty much gone, I insert 1 of the boric acid suppositories, okay? Do that, and I don't have to worry about anything until my next menstrual cycle, okay? If I don't do that, sometimes I would have gotten a yeast infection, sometimes I would have not. I couldn't quite pinpoint at the time why after my menstrual cycle I wouldn't get one or why I would. It's just your body. You know, you got to just know your body. But so now, after a menstrual cycle, I insert one. However, the last 6 months, I really haven't used them, but I have been eating decent, okay, decent. So there can be a lot of different things, even though it may not be your menstrual cycle. It could be what you ate. You know what I'm saying? It may not be what you ate. It could be what you're wearing. You know, it could be that you sweat if you worked out. So it's just like, it's as hard as it is, that is the hardest part about being a woman and having a vagina. It's like, oh my God, like if it's not one thing, it's another. I hope y'all are enjoying this conversation because I'm having so much fun. But if you are just joining the live, welcome you guys. This is a shoppable live. If you're new to Amazon Live, this is a shoppable live. All right. If you're on mobile, right down below, there's a list of products that I'm talking about today. What you see that says featured now is the product that I'm talking about now. And if you're on desktop, there's a carousel. You can swipe over and see the products. With power comes great responsibility. That's hilarious. Yes. Ain't that the truth? If you're on desktop, you can swipe through and see the products. This is shoppable. So if you click on a product, you want to add it to your cart, you can do that. I would have to say, though, wait to after the live to add these products to your cart because I don't want you to have a problem getting back to this live. Sometimes it takes you off and you may have a hard time getting back. What are you guys drinking? I'm drinking water. I'm trying to be healthy. Okay, I'm preaching health and balance, so I'm drinking water today. No, I need to increase my water intake, so I'm drinking water today. And also lastly, if you're not following, there's a follow button right below this video. Follow me. It'll let you know every time I go live. If you guys feel like I'm being redundant with that, I'm sorry, but people are jumping on and off the live, so I'm trying to catch them as they come. Y'all, do not be afraid. Do not be shy. Post your questions in the chat. Let me know where you're from. If you have any questions about anything that I've talked about, any of the products, treating, how long to treat, anything, definitely post your questions in the chat. We are grown women, men, people, and we can have conversations like this without, someone, making a comment, a sly comment or whatever. So yeah, you guys, it's fun, open. You're getting the boric acid. I would say to try it. Definitely try it. It has really saved me from a lot of frustration, okay? And also, not only that, you guys, like, work on knowing your body and knowing, you know what I'm saying, how to keep your body balanced, all right? And the rest of the products that I'm going to be talking about do, like, promote balance of, your whole body and your vaginal health. So I'm super excited about all of the other products, y'all, but I definitely wanted to highlight and talk about the boric acid suppositories first because those are the main, like, those are the main treatments here. That's the main thing. That's why I'm really here to really, like, discuss how they have really saved me and, just helped me over the last 12 years that I've been using them. I'm not dead yet, y'all. It ain't caused, I ain't had no side effects of anything, not that I know of anyway, from using the boric acid. So stick it in. And hey, Tamika from Kansas City, I am going to try the boric acid for sure. Absolutely, give it a try, you guys. I have a discount code for y'all. It's Kendra, Kendray 20. So if you're going to be purchasing, try to use that discount code as well, so you can get some money off. But yeah, so again, if you're just joining the live, welcome. Don't forget to follow me. Let me know what you guys are drinking and where you're from in the chat. And if you have any questions about any of the products, let me know. Okay, you guys? So I've been telling my story. It's already 30 minutes. See, I'll be getting so excited, getting off track, out to the side. But anyway, okay, so let's get back to it, you guys. So again, thank you so much for following Millionaire Shoptress. I appreciate it. If you're not following, follow. We have so much fun on these lives. Anywho, all right, you guys, so that was all about the boric acid suppositories. Again, girl, these have almost 52,000 reviews on Amazon, and I would highly encourage you, almost 5 stars. If that don't tell you nothing, that tells you everything. I would definitely suggest that you guys look at these reviews on Amazon about the people who have used the boric acid suppositories. It's $18.80. And there are 30 suppositories. So you can say 1 month's worth. You probably won't need 1 month's worth, but they do last a while. Now, once you get to know your body, you won't need them as much, but it's good to have these on hand at all times, just in case, and I'm gonna have to tell you guys, like, even after sex, I insert a boric acid suppository, okay? whether I use a condom or not. Because the condoms can disrupt your pH. I'm here to tell you. They surely can. And so, you know, sometimes I insert one after the act to prevent anything. Okay, now they don't prevent any STDs. Okay, they don't prevent any of that. So don't try that. But definitely, if you want to prevent any type of, you know, yeast infection, bacterial infection from rearing up, definitely use the boric acid suppositories. Now, if y'all are in a state where you need to treat, I would say start with 7 consecutive days. See how that goes. Like the direction says, if you need more, in severe cases, use 1 suppository every 12 hours. All right. So right now I'm using when I was back in the day treating, I was using 1 every 24 hours for 7 consecutive days. So that did the job. I'm gonna tell you that after 1 suppository, like, I felt so much better. Like, it's instant, y'all. I cannot tell you how instant it is when you use the suppositories. For real. If anyone has used them, let me know. VA says, absolutely, sex will make her act up, honey. Sex will make her act a doggone fool, okay? I'm just here to tell you. All right, you guys, so with the boric acid suppositories, I guess y'all are wondering, like, how do you insert them? Okay, so basically, y'all, okay, so back 10 years, 12 years ago when I've used them, it's true. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm telling y'all. So back 12 years ago, when I first started using the boric acid suppositories, y'all, I would use my good old finger. I would take it and just stick it up there. It doesn't have to go too far back in there to do the job. Just stick it as far as you can, all right? Now they have applicators, okay? They have suppository applicators, and these things are pretty freaking cool. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. I have so many of these because if you've ever used, like, you know, like, what is it, the monostat cream that you have to put on the little applicator and stick it in? If you've ever used that, then the applicator is very similar to that, okay? But these applicators are really, really cool. Let me see if I can get one open so I can show you guys. Ew, it's a struggle. Okay, so again, it looks just like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so you put and where do I do with that suppository? Let me get one out so I can show you, because I'm going to give y'all some good information to show y'all how to use this. So you take your boric acid suppository and you insert it into that little thing, right? Okay. And then you have this thing that pulls in and out, and it has a little, did you hear that? It's a little clip, and that's how you know that you've insert metronidazole. God, hate that stuff. Yes, that is what you would, if you're taking the metronidazole, you have to use like one of these, put the cream inside here and then stick it in, and it's a hot mess. So this is very similar to that, okay? So once you insert it into your vagina, you press the bottom up, and then the pill just sticks right on in there, stays right on in there, okay? So it stays in there. Again, you want to use a panty liner when you're using these boric acid suppositories. But like I said, back in the day, I didn't have this, okay? It was the good old finger. And the finger was good enough, but these are so convenient, right? What I do with these, I use it one time and then I toss it. I don't reuse the same one, okay? Do not reuse the same one if you don't want to get a yeast infection, all right? So in this pack is 15 applicators, disposable, one-time use only, y'all. Don't be trying to reuse them, okay? Please don't. But it fits most pills, tablets, and suppository brands. So I really love these. I've been using these. I stock up on these just in case I need them. They are the bomb. Again, they're $13.99 on Amazon. They have 5,400 reviews, y'all. Again, disposable. Do not reuse, okay? One-time use, all right? Just like some of them contacts y'all be trying to reuse that are one-time use. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Again, if you're just joining the live, you guys, the products that I'm talking about will say featured now. All right, and we're going to get right into the Balance Shield. Okay, so the Balance Shield is their panty liner, you guys. Balance Shield. The great thing about these is that they shield you from discharge. They promote a healthy pH, because at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to accomplish, is a healthy pH. We're trying to maintain a healthy pH, right? Going through life, working out, eating, you know, doing stuff that we have to do. We're trying to maintain a healthy pH. And it supports odor control, all right? 20 liners come in this pack for $12.99, so that's a good deal. But let me show you guys what the panty liners look like. I love them because they're not so big. Hey, Harper, thanks so much for following. I appreciate it. All right, so these are the panty liners, you guys. They look like just like any other panty liner. Let me open one up so I can show you. Again, panty liner is another thing. Like, they have some panty liners with scents. Girl, I would never. Okay, she would have a fit down there if I use any type of thing with any type of scent, all right? So again, this is the panty liner here, all right? And you see this middle part right here, that really keeps you dry. It's an antimicrobial and pH balanced core, all right? So, and then it has a discharge odor-proof layer. And it's a breathable, what does it say? Breathable, absorbent, organic cotton. And I talked about cotton, y'all. Hey, Stephanie, that's my sister. Hey, girl. So I talked about cotton and how important cotton is for me, okay? I know that cotton panties is the best thing for me. I be trying to find the cute ones too. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're in a relationship. You really want to look cute, you know, wear some cute panties, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes the cottons be like basic, and that's just what it is, okay? It's either cotton or none. All right, so this is what it is on the back. You have the adhesive that sticks to your panties, all right? But again, these aren't too big. Let me bring it back so you can see. Like, not too big, right? Get the job done, y'all. That is not right. All right, it'll get the job done, okay? Hey, girl, thanks for recommendations, Toya. Thank you, Toya. Thanks for joining my live today, you guys. All right, so again, 20 liners come in this pack. Y'all laughing at me now. I'm so silly. All right, so let me read this real quick. pH balance and protection in a panty liner. It says Balance Shield is made from moisture wicking organic cotton with a pH balancing charcoal infused bamboo layer. Vaginal discharge is normal. Vaginal discharge is normal. Okay, so if some of y'all thought that vaginal discharge is that, okay, so we know when it's not normal. When it starts to smell and when the color starts to look funny, then you know it's abnormal. But for the most part, vaginal discharge is normal. So if you over there saying that you dry, oh, I would go see a doctor. Girl, I would go see a doctor. I'm just saying. All right, vaginal discharge is normal, especially when using our suppositories. This panty liner is designed to absorb discharge and maintain a balanced vaginal environment. It's the perfect panty protection all night long. All right, so again, these are $12.99. I think they have about 34 reviews on Amazon. Check them out, you guys. It's all about balance. Let everybody say normal. Thank you, Miss Harper. She's constantly cleaning herself. It's to be expected. Please, y'all, continue to educate in this chat right here, because I don't know how many times I've heard people say, oh, you know, discharge is this and discharge is that. No. I mean, if it's clean, if it doesn't smell, you know, and if it's not a different color, then it's good to have discharge. It's normal. Like Millionaire's Shoptress says, she's constantly cleaning herself. It is to be expected that some discharge come out of there, okay? So just know that, all right? I love the conversation that we're having, you guys. Hey, welcome. If you're new to the live, welcome. We're talking about feminine health. We're talking about vaginal health, her, she, it down there. A topic that I have fun talking about that is so important to talk about, because people think that, you know, you're not supposed to have these conversations, but I've kind of moved these conversations to my platform because it's something that is I'm passionate about, and I just want to help as many people as, like I said at the beginning of this live, I did a video like this on YouTube, and when I tell you the comments that I got from people saying, thank you so much for doing this video. This has helped me out so much. The questions that are, oh my God, I'm itching, I'm doing this, I don't know what to do, please help. y'all, it was a lot. It was almost overwhelming that so many people were experiencing the same thing, like, and even worse. So yes, you guys, I will continue to have these conversations as long as I can. All right, you guys. Okay, so I know we talked about the boric acid suppositories, but I want to talk about tea tree suppositories, y'all. Okay, so I have been new to tea tree suppositories for about 3 years now, since I was introduced to NutraBlast. And tea tree suppositories are just what they are, tea tree. They're tea tree melts, is what I like to call them, because they melt. It's like it's kind of hard. I'm gonna show you guys, but this is the product here. Okay, it's supports vaginal hygiene, relieves vaginal dryness, relieves vaginal odor. Okay, and when it comes to treating yeast infections, I have used tea tree when I was at a point where I was trying everything. Okay, and I have read on everybody's internet that someone used to soak their tampon in tea tree oil and insert it into their vagina. I tried that and it worked. It didn't, for me, it didn't work as well as the boric acid suppositories, okay? Because I think that so much of the tea tree oil was absorbed into that tampon that it didn't go out onto the vagina and do what it's supposed to do. But stuff like tea tree melts is a more direct approach, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not absorbed into a tampon. I hope I'm making sense. I hope y'all can understand this. This is just things that I've thought about that I've learned as I've been on this journey. Wait, we have some, oh my God, no sandpaper allowed. I am dying. Y'all are funny. Girl, I'm going to give you another thank you. I'm familiar with a lot, but I could always learn more. That's right, Millionaire Shoptress. Me too. And like I said, the tea tree suppositories is something new for me, and I have tried them. So when it comes, like I said, when it comes to treating the yeast infection, it did a good job, but I feel like it didn't do the job all the way. And it may be because I didn't use these for a certain amount of time. I just put one in, tried it, and I was like, You know, when you come from the boric acid suppositories to this, knowing that on the first day I got so much relief from these, but this, it still needed some time to work. I was like, okay, it's not the boric acid. It's not like the boric acid suppositories, but y'all know what tea tree oil is, and y'all know how it's very refreshing and, you know, kind of minty. And so can you, like, when I thought about it, I was like, do I really want to put tea tree oil down there? Like, that sounds like it might hurt, okay? But when I tell you the coolness and the freshness that comes from these suppositories, y'all, it's crazy. And when they say refreshes, that's exactly what they do. So the tea tree suppositories by NutraBlast is a natural way to maintain your vaginal hygiene. They say that for vaginal hygiene, insert one suppository daily for up to 12 consecutive days, okay? In severe cases, the suppositories may be used in the morning and at night. All right, let me show you what these look like. Now, remember that they are melts, okay? So if you hold them in your hands too long, because of the warmth of your fingers, they'll start melting. And one thing that I would suggest is putting these in the freezer or the refrigerator, because girl, when I tell you, it feels so good. But this is what it looks like. It comes in like a packaged like this. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And then you can simply open it by pulling these two tabs apart. I'm about to put my mama onto the tea tree. Yes, ma'am. All right, so you can open it. It's kind of hard to open, and you see it pops out. So it is, it's a hard, it's like, you know, like coconut oil. What is it called? Refined. When it's like solid, and then when it gets warm, it turns into a liquid. This is exactly what it is. It smells so freaking good. Danetta Coles, thank you so much for following. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So this is the tea tree suppository, and as I'm holding it, it's turning into liquid, okay? So can you imagine when you insert it into your vagina, like, because it's so warm down there, it's gonna instantly turn into liquid. But to maintain these, like, if you put these in the freezer, you know, keep them in the freezer. Whenever you use them, then take them out and use them. Y'all, not only is it the freshness from the tea tree itself, but just from it being cool, oh my gosh, it feels amazing, okay? It feels amazing. So while people may think, okay, tea tree oil would kind of like feel like a burning sensation, no, it's more refreshing and tingly, and you know, you can feel it. It feels like it's working. It feels like it's doing something. So these tea tree suppositories feel so good. And okay, so let me see here. I want to see, it says no animal testing, paraben free, maximum strength. You get 12 suppositories in a box for $15.99. Y'all go look at the reviews. It's almost 5 stars. It's 3607 reviews on this product. Let me read y'all the ingredients, because I know people are very, you know, particular about ingredients. So it has hydrogenated vegetable oil, tea tree leaf oil. That's it. Okay, and it says store in a cool, dry place. All right, you don't want to put it in no hot place, because these are going to melt on you. So again, like they said, use them for 12 consecutive days. That is probably why I felt like these weren't doing the job for me, whereas these were like instant relief. But these felt so good as well. Again, if you just want to like refreshen her up, it's okay to put one of these in there. Okay, so definitely check these out, you guys. Millionaire Shopsters, I would have to put those in my beauty refrigerator. I could imagine what my kids would do. Yes, true story, girl. Yes, definitely. So again, these also promote balance and keep your pH balanced, so that, you know, you don't, those ugly infections don't rear up in you. So again, relieves vaginal dryness. So if you, I missed it. What was the suppositories? So the first one were the boric acid suppositories, okay? And that is the star of this live. And these really have helped me with, you know, yeast infections. Way back when I had some issues with recurring yeast infections, and my doctor told me about boric acid suppositories. And back then, they didn't come made up like this, right? They came, you know, you had to buy the boric acid, then you had to buy the capsules, and I would always make mine, okay? And after I took it the first time, it's something that I've been taking ever since, okay? Sharonda, if you missed the beginning of this video when I was talking about the boric acid suppositories, after the video, you can always rewind and go watch, but we hit heavy on the Boric Life boric acid suppositories. These things have saved me. They have helped me in so many ways, okay? And then we went to the tea tree suppositories, all right? So these are good for like your vaginal hygiene, dryness, relieving odors, just keeping you fresh down there. And I will say that when I used this did start the process of curing or treating, let's say treating instead of curing, okay? Let's say treating a yeast infection, all right? So really love these, really love them. And tea tree oil, it didn't hurt, didn't burn. It just felt really good, fresh. It had some tingling in there, and I love the way it felt. Sharonda says, right, it's all good. I know about those. I was looking at the box of tea tree. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, if you guys are just joining the live, welcome. This is Amazon Live. This is a fairly new platform. It's a shoppable live. So anything you see down below, you can click on, you can add it to your cart while we're talking about it. And don't forget to follow me, because it'll let you know every time I go live on Amazon. I talk about all kinds of things, beauty, lifestyle, all kinds of stuff. I have a lot more coming up for you guys as well. So on to the next product. No problem, Sharonda, no problem. Okay, so this is one of my favorites. This is the NutraBlast Intimate Oil Blend. This stuff right here is so bomb, okay? So it has premium essential oils. It supports intimate health, all right? So let me look at the oils that it has in it. It has coconut oil, olive oil, eucalyptus leaf oil. It has tea tree oil, lemongrass oil, aloe vera oil, neem extract, elderberry seed oil, all right? So basically, you would use this as needed, okay, to help like alleviate any symptoms of like vaginal discomfort, okay? So prior to using anything like this, you definitely want to test it on yourself, okay? Do a little spray test, a small patch of skin, all right, to see if you're sensitive to it. But it provides relief from vaginal issues such as burning, itching, dryness, or odor. So while you're going through, like, if you have like a bacteria infection or a yeast infection and you're experiencing, you know, some of those symptoms, you could use this oil spray and to get some relief while you're treating, all right? So let's see, it says use as needed prior. So basically you rub it on yourself. Let me see if I can get it out of the package. And let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. You guys, if you have any questions, definitely comment below. And this is a new one. I actually have one in my bathroom, but of course I can't go get it now. I should have grabbed it. But, so me struggling to open this is so funny right now. But I kind of wanted to show you guys, like, what the oil looks like. And I'm going to have to use my teeth here because it's packaged so tight. Good Lord. And keep in mind that it's all natural, all right? They don't test it on animals. And also, it's paraben free. You know how we don't like no parabens on anything. So, okay, I think I got it. Let's see here. All right, so this is what it looks like, you guys. This is the Intimus, all right? And like I said, it's like an oil. It's just an oil spray that you can, there we go. It's just a clear oil that you can put on your vulva, you know. We need oil care live. Your teeth are immaculate. Thank you. Oh my God. I need like a whitening and everything. And this Intimus, when I tell you, it smells so amazing. Like, it has a light feminine smell. You can smell some of the tea tree oil in there. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. And it's not too thick, you know. It's like medium thick. It's not too watery either. So you just put a little bit on your hands, rub it in, and then rub it around the areas that you're experiencing discomfort. So this is good, and it smells amazing, you guys. So goodness, it has 2,000 reviews on Amazon. Like, all these products are like almost 5 stars, okay? $15.99. This is a 2 fluid ounce bottle, and it goes a long way. Like, I'm still on my first bottle from like a year and a half ago. So I rarely need to use this. I haven't used it in a while, but just know that, you know, while you're going through, you know, if you're having a yeast infection and while you're having some of those symptoms, this is a great product to kind of alleviate some of those symptoms. The Intimate Oil Blend. All right, you guys. Any questions on that? All right, so this next product is new to me, y'all, and I have used it. It's the So Fresh and Clean Balancing Vaginal Wash with boric acid, aloe vera, and prebiotics. So this is, look how big it is, right? So this supports odor control, cleanses discharge, and promotes a healthy pH. Like I said, all of these products promote healthy pH, and that's what you want when you're working on your vaginal, you know, care, feminine health routine. These things should be like a part of your routine so that you can continue to, you know, keep her healthy, keep away those bacteria infections and things like that. So this is for external use only. Apply to wet areas, gently lather, rinse, and clean. It's just like a wash, all right, you guys? So it contains boric acid as well. So this is new to me. I've used this a couple of times and I like it. Usually to wash down there, I don't use anything crazy. I don't use soaps. But this, so I'm glad they came out with this because this is something, and it's odor free. It doesn't smell like anything, you guys. Let me look at the ingredients so that you guys, it has water, boric acid, aloe leaf extract. It has spinosad gum, okay, calcium glycinate. So just look at the ingredients so that you know your body. You know what you can put on your body. So definitely look at the ingredients to make sure that these are things that, you know what I'm saying, won't cause any sensitivity. And if you could also do like a test in that area to make sure that it won't irritate you or anything. But I love that it has aloe vera and prebiotics in it. So fresh and so clean. When they say so fresh and so clean, that's exactly what it is. I felt really, really fresh and clean after using it. Sharonda, thank you for promoting this on your platform. Women tend to forget how important this pH balance is It's the key to everything. I mean, if you don't want to get bacteria infections, if you don't want to get yeast infections, then I would suggest you work on balancing and keeping your pH balance. The code is KENDRAY, the number 20. Okay, actually, I'm going to type it in there just so that y'all will have it. Send. All right, did y'all see that? That is the code for the discount, you guys. All right. All right, so that was the NutraBlast So Fresh and So Clean Balancing Vaginal Wash, you guys. And that's $9.99, and it's such a big, it's 10 fluid ounces. It's pretty big, you know, compared to my head. So it's a lot. Thank you so much. Somebody said, you're pretty. Well, thank you. Okay, you guys, so on to our last product. You guys, this is also new to me. I use their pH Refresh dietary supplement, but this is the Feminine Balance Complex Detox and Cleanse with Probiotic and Aloe Vera. So this is an advanced formula with 11 potent ingredients. It's supposed to support healthy intestinal flora and also immune system health. So this is like overall immune system health that, you know, in these days when Macarona and Omarion is running wild, you definitely want to keep your immune system nice and clean and healthy and things like that. So let me tell you guys what's in here. So it has oregano leaf extract. It has aloe vera leaf gel. It has anise seed, a 4-to-1 extract. It has black walnut hulls powder. So if you have a nut allergy, it has nuts in here, okay? Wormwood leaf powder. So those are that has 11 potent ingredients, all right? So the directions say to do 2 capsules daily with your meal or as directed by your healthcare professional, all right? Again, this contains nuts, you guys, and definitely look on the back of the bottle on the website. Click on there to look and see what the ingredients are to make sure that all those ingredients, you know, you're not allergic to something. Good Lord, this has almost 1,200 reviews, almost 5 stars on this product right here. All right, you guys, so the non-GMO, all right? It's formulated with a potent blend of ingredients that support a healthy intestinal flora and immune system. So again, manufactured in an FDA registered and inspected facility. We like to hear that, don't we? We love to hear that. Made in the USA, formulated in the US of A. All right, you guys. So that is that product. Let me know if you guys have any questions about that. Oh my God, we're almost coming up on an hour. But again, if you're new here, the start of the show was the Boric Life, Boric Acid Suppositories. Again, my whole thing is balance and preventing now. And these are part of my vaginal routine when it comes to preventing any like bacteria infections, yeast infections, itch, odor, you know, just keeping her really clean down there, really balanced down there. So, you know, and also it's about knowing your body, knowing what you're putting in your body, knowing what you're putting on your body, knowing who's inserting into your body, because a big part of that is the men in our lives. All right. That's a big part. So if there's any men in the chat, you know, y'all can learn a thing or two. Keep yourself clean. Wash before the act, okay? Wash after the act, all right? To make sure she remains healthy and clean so that she doesn't have to go through these things. Whatever, if you're a person like me where even semen can disrupt your pH, then that's just something you have to deal with. I will say that if you are pregnant, consult with your healthcare doctor before using any of this, because pregnancy for me, woo, was one of those things, because you stay moist as a pregnant woman, was one of those things that did also disrupt my pH, okay? So I was in the doctor like, what in the actual FUC? What the heck is going on? So yes, you guys, pregnancy is one of those things. Also, ask your doctor if, again, it says if you have vaginal bleeding, sores, ulcerations, nausea, fever, or chills, sensitivity in your lower pelvis or abdomen, STDs, or PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. Not to be, ask your doctor before you use these, okay? All right? So, not to be used as a contraceptive, honey, okay? This ain't gonna prevent you from having babies. Or to prevent sexually transmitted diseases, all right? Also, one of the big things is that intercourse should be avoided when you're using this product to prevent further irritation or infection. So when I was on these, I would wait 24 hours to do the act. Okay, 24 whole hours. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, and that's so crazy. Like, I gotta wait 24 hours. Like, ugh, girl, that's why now I work on preventing, right? So I don't have to keep using these, you know, for 7 consecutive days. So again, balance is everything. Knowing how to keep your pH balanced. Again, using douching, semen, antibiotics, the things that you eat, the things that you wear. Those are just some of the things that can, you know, mess up your pH and cause you to have bacteria infections, yeast infections, and things like that. Thank you for the compliment, Amazon customer. They said you're hot. Thank you so much. But you guys, thank you guys so much for joining this live. I had a good time. Again, this is a topic that I absolutely love. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you learned something from it. Comment in the chat if you have any questions. We're basically open now, so any questions that you may have, comment and let me know. I'll be happy to answer anything. If you have any questions, if you have any hair questions, I know y'all gonna get to it. Makeup, anything, let's go. Otherwise, we're good to go. We've been on here for about an hour, and we've talked about other products and stuff. So, yeah, you guys. Where are you guys from? I don't think everyone told me where they were from. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, so it's very hot here. And I live in Louisville, Kentucky. So, all right, you guys. Well, if y'all don't have any questions, I think the chat is not delayed. So I just wanted to make sure and wait a little bit for your questions. But if y'all don't have any questions, we can jump off of here. Comment, let me know what y'all want to see on the next live. I don't know. I was thinking, I know I have to do like my foundation routine. I know that is something that I have coming up. And then I also have something with fitness coming up. But you guys, send me suggestions on what you want to see on Amazon Live. And I'll be happy to consider them and see how I can make that happen for you guys. But other than that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me. And then you guys, if you have any questions and you want to DM me, you can certainly do that. If you want to email me, info@KendraKenshay.com. I'll be happy to help you guys with anything. You know, if you have any questions for me regarding any of the products, you can email me. If you don't feel comfortable putting it in the chat, that's super fine as well. I'll be happy to answer those. So email me, DM me, whatever you got to do to get those questions answered. But check out the products, you guys. Like I said, they're all pretty much like 4.5 stars. So really good products. Also, look at the reviews, y'all. The reviews tell you everything. You want to know what other people are saying. So look at the reviews on Amazon to see if this is something that will work for you. So thank you all so much for watching. And I guess I will talk to you guys on my next live. And if you, how to see the other, oh, Shonda. So if you follow me, you can go to my Amazon page, and at the bottom of my page, it has like my upcoming lives. But also, if you're following me, then it will alert you every time I go live. So I have some lives that I've done previously that you can go back and watch. I think the lives stay on my platform for 6 months. So you have 6 months to watch them. So there is a couple, there's about 4 or 5 that you can go back and watch. I think jewelry, makeup, something else, some other stuff that I've done. So yep, go back and check them out. But you have to follow me. It'll alert you. You'll get an email that'll let you know, or a notification on your phone that'll let you know when I'm live. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love yous. Oh, Sharon, I did one with hats. Yes, I did one with hats. Go back and watch that. Go to my Amazon page. You'll see that one. You'll see that I actually did a giveaway on that one too, girl. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys on my next live. Bye.